Hi, everybody. Welcome to Dan on Sports. Well, here we go again. Another stadium fight about to be launched. Now, we heard a lot about the Washington Commanders getting a new stadium, supposedly going to be constructed on the site of the old RFK Stadium where Washington's NFL franchise had its glory days. Going to cost about $3 billion. But there's a little fly in the ointment we'll get to in just a moment. Now, the mayor of D.C., Muriel Bowser, had a big event, a big to-do with all these executives at a news conference on Monday, talking about how great it's going to be when we build this new stadium. It's going to be so great for Washington, D.C. Now, a couple of things. First of all, to get that new stadium, they need the council, the D.C. council, to approve it. And right now, Mayor Bowser is out there banging the drums. I think that D.C. residents are very excited about world-class sports. She's all, this is going to be a great thing, and she's talking about how Washington will be the destination for sports and entertainment. What you've got already, the Washington Nationals, you've got the Mystics, you've got, I can go on and on, the Capitals. Who am I missing out? The hockey team? And go on and on. But this is going to be the centerpiece right here. This is going to be where it's all at, Washington, D.C., the sports, and this is going to be the capstone of it all with a new stadium for the Washington Commanders. Well, a couple of things. First of all, the stadium would be taxpayer funded, not that we should let that get into the way of things. And that led to the formation of this group, Homes, Not Stadiums. Under the deal, D.C. taxpayers would pony up $500 million of the $3 billion cost of the stadium. $500 million of the $3 billion cost. And I read one story, I think it was on NBC Sports, their website, saying that's really a small amount compared to what other taxpayer-funded stadiums cost. Small amount. $500 million is still $500 million. I know there was the old line in D.C., a billion here, a billion there. Back then it was a million here, a million there. And before you know it, you're talking real money. But hey, a billion here, a billion there, you're talking real money in 2025. So this group wants RFK Stadium converted into affordable housing. And they're out there, they're getting signatures. And Mayor Bowser's not too happy about that. But here's the other reason they're concerned. Apparently, if they get this issue on the ballot, the taxpayers are going to go out there and they're going to vote the stadium down. And one of the reasons they're going to vote the stadium down is they see the value of these NFL clubs skyrocketing. They see the cost of these NFL teams are selling for billions of dollars. And the taxpayers are wondering, why should we pony up one penny when these owners are selling these teams for billions of dollars, and the value of the Washington Commanders is going to increase if they get a new stadium that's funded partially even by taxpayers. And apparently there are also some members on the D.C. Council who are opposed to using taxpayers' money for the stadium. So when you see all of these stories on YouTube, on the websites about the Commanders are going to get a new stadium, the Commanders are going to get this, the Commanders are going to get that, hold the phone. It's not there yet. They're not there yet. This is still in the early stages. And before we assign the Washington Commanders to their new home on the site of old RFK Stadium, there are some T's that have to be crossed and I's that have to be dotted. Going to be fascinating because this is a stadium that's not anywhere near being a done deal, as much as some people hope it would be. That's going to do it for Dan on Sports. Thanks very much for watching. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and subscribe to my newsletter, danonsports.com.